Okay, here is our 2016 Jayco Starcraft TL version. It's the 20.62.3 model caravan, so whatever sort of coding that is for Jayco, which is pretty much a 20'6" caravan. We bought this for a trip up to Darwin and back, and it has been a really awesome vehicle to tow and to live in for a family of 4, so mum and dad and 2 kids as well. So our trip is done, so now it's time to offload the van, because we simply don't have the space nor the time anymore to use the van. So it's time for somebody else to make some awesome adventures and some memories and whatnot. So yeah, in brief about this van, 16-foot awning. So this awning, we've come back from the trip and we've actually put on a brand spanking new vinyl, so it's been reskinned by RV Warehouse, so it hasn't even been used yet. It is brand new. It's yet to make its maiden voyage as such. But with this awning, we've also got a full annex that comes with this van. We've never used it because on our trip we weren't set up for long enough to actually use a full annex room, but it does come with this van. What we do have, and what we have used, is the shade screens. So we've got the shade long side wall, privacy shade screen, and an and wall, so it can be obviously used at either end of the awning. So you got a long side wall and an and wall for your privacy shade screens. But inside this van, I'm going to show you a bit about the layout, and oops, helps to be able to unlock the door to get you in. I'll show you a bit about the van. So it's a slightly different layout than traditional Jaycos. We love it. We actually love it for a couple of key reasons, which I'll explain. So yeah, so let's step in. So obviously you'll notice straight away this door is at the back of the van and not up the front, traditionally where all your sort of main queen beds are and all the rest of it. So towards the back of the van is the door. The cool thing about it is that you step straight into the back of the van, and here we've got the 2 bunk beds, 1 and 2. These are larger bunk beds than traditional, so there's slightly a bit more room, so be it kids, teenagers, even mum has actually slept up in here to help with the kids when they're not sleeping well at night. So plenty of space for the kids, that's no worries at all. Inside here you've got their own little window as such, so they've got windows, a reading light, and a couple of cubby holes to store bits and pieces. So you've got 240 and 12 volt power sockets in here as well. So that's on both bunks. Here, I've also got a full-size Adco caravan cover which comes with the caravan. And straight into the back here you've also got your toilet shower cubicle. So it's all compact into one neat little system. Flushing toilet, sink, mirror. You've got a vented roof hatch as well, so you've got an electric fan that works well. Shower as such, hot water mixer tap as well. So it's all nice, clean and compact in here. Now, what I do like about this space here is that there is plenty of space to actually do your business. You don't live in the shower, you don't live in the toilet. You really want to come in here, do your space and get on with the day. Plenty of space to do that. The other cool thing which I really liked is that it is a lot easier to actually clean everything down, including the toilet. I'll just give everything a quick rinse for part of your sort of cleaning routine of the van. So it's a lot easier, a lot quicker to just rinse everything down, keep it clean and so forth. You're not wasting a lot of time having to clean a separate toilet and a separate shower. So it's all nice and neat in this whole setup. We really quite enjoyed it. The other great thing about having the door at the back here is that kids are kids, so kids will be running in and out of the vans as they always do. And this is their bed space, so they're pretty much going to be running straight into their bed, play with their toys, straight out again. Or when you want to actually give them a clean and so forth, straight in, give them a hose down before they actually make their way into the main part of the van. So I've shut the front roof hatch, so let me quickly duck out and open up the protector cover for the front window. That's that one there. Up we go. There we go. So that's the window protection. So back in we go. So here's the main part of the van. As I said, kids, shower, most of the dirt, grime, grit, it all stays down this end of the van rather than being trudged all through the van. And for most layouts, the door will be sitting just up in this sort of space here. So basically up here in your Queen Island bed, you don't get the traffic, you don't get the foot traffic up here. It's mum and dad's space, it's really nice, easy to keep clean, and everything stays down that end of the van with regards to the kids and usage. But as you can see here, plenty of space for a 20-foot van. Everything's in here. So bunk beds, shower, toilet, kitchen. So obviously you got your sinks with taps and whatnot. Usual 4 burner, 1 electric, 3 gas. Same with the oven in there. Here you've got your range hood with your exhaust fan. We've put up a knife block, so a magnetic knife block, so all your carving knives and bits and pieces are tucked up out of the way from little hands that might be getting their knife and fork or a spoon and whatnot for little toddlers. Storage tray for things like paper towels or dishwashing soap or hand soap and stuff like that. All your plenty of pantry storage, more than enough to be honest. So heaps and heaps of space. Turn the light on even. Heaps of space for everything you need in here. You've got LED strip lights, main lights. So again, turn all these on. You know, and these you can actually go to blue light at night time. So just a bit of a night light. Full strength. Well, there's full strength. That was half strength before. And off. So heaps of light. You got your roof vents. Easy for obviously getting a bit of aeration into there. So nice for a night time. Get a bit of privacy so you don't wake up too early, because after all, you're on a holiday, so you want to get a bit of a sleep in. Reverse cycle air conditioning all works perfectly. Fridge, freezer, all still working absolutely. That's actually on. So Thetford, I think it's 150 litre, because it's a large fridge, so all of that works. So it's a 3-phase or 3-way, so you got your 240 volt, 12 volt or gas, so it's all working perfectly. Microwave, again, pretty stock standard. Up here, your drifter control panel. So unfortunately with cameras and digital you get that sort of blue flickering, but believe me, it's a solid blue light. But due to the technology you kind of get it flickering. Radio, so obviously Bluetooth, normal radio, CD, you name it. And you've got it for inside and outside speakers as well. Queen Island bed, one of the musts for what we wanted to do. So again, you've got LED strip lighting. Both sides have storage covered. I removed the hanging space to put shelves in. So again, I've still got the hooks. If you want to take those out and put hanging space back in, it's definitely up to you. Heaps of storage. Never used so much of it, but it's all there for what you need to do. 240 volt outlets in your cubby holes on either side of the bed. More storage. Privacy screen. TV. And TV is on obviously your wall bracket, so you can actually swing this around and watch it when you want to have breakfast or meals here with the kids. Down here as well, you'll see a bracket that'll swing out through there, so that goes to the outside door, so you can actually bring the TV to the outside underneath your awning and relax watching, I don't know, what do you want to watch outside. Apart from that, it's a really comfortable space. This is a bit of dinette. It's in a cafe position for the table, but essentially you can lift this up and bring it out to be, I'll do this one-handed, to be a full dinette table. So again, really quite handy to convert that space for eating meals for four. Heaps of light, heaps of air vent space, big window on the other side of the van, so definitely there's quite a few views usually on the other side of the van, so nice big windows, lots of airflow through the adult section of the van, heaps of airflow, that much is awesome. The other cool thing about this type of van is that you actually have aircon that will reach the back of the van, so you don't have like a wall here for the bunks and a wall here for the ensuite into the back of the van. You actually get plenty of airflow coming through to the back of the van. And you also have the door, so your airflow, you don't get the heat build up at the back of the van like you do in traditional vans. So even though the sun is setting or may set on that side of the van, it doesn't actually really affect it too much, because you will get that airflow blowing all the way back down to the van, so it actually works really, really well for that. Heaps of storage again, heaps of storage inside these lockers. Same with below. Again, all your drawers underneath the sink. You've got ample storage. Got the drawer down in under here as well. All your dinette cushions, so again you got more storage, a bit more sort of stuff you want to tuck away under there. So there's a heap of stuff in this van, all in a nice sort of compact package around that sort of 20-foot mark. So for us it's worked brilliantly. We've absolutely thoroughly enjoyed having this van, but as mentioned, we simply don't have the space. We've done our trip. Back to reality now, so unfortunately it's time for it to go to someone else now. You've got registration until February in 2022. You've got a stone stomper, has been custom made and it fits all up into this van. So all of that sort of stuff comes standard with the van. Your full annex, as I said, the caravan cover. You've actually got a second spare wheel as well that comes with the van, so instead of just one spare wheel you get two, even though the second spare is a steel rim, but a spare wheel is a spare wheel. The back here you've got a twin bike rack. You can expand it out, I think, to 3, maybe 4. I'm not 100% sure on the 4 bike, but I know that these will extend out further to give you more rails in the bike rack. Reversing camera has already been wired in, so you just need to get the hardware for your tow vehicle for it to be able to obviously connect and work to the tow vehicle. Storage tube, so all our poles for annex and the roof rafters and anti-flap kits all sit in here. So anti-flap kits, poles for your annex and all that sort of business, it's all sitting in there. Jerry can holders, so 2 jerry can holders for 20 litre jerry cans. Independent Jayco suspension. So here's your outside locker, as I said, for the TV underneath the awning. Aerial 12 volt, 240 volt. Picnic table that folds down. 16-foot awning that comes down. Through boot locker. Bayonet gas feeding. Here's your connections for your stone stoppers. There's one here, one on the other side, so the whole blanket sits underneath. Twin 9-kilo gas bottle setup. And I've put on and this comes with the van, an electric jack. So no more having to wind down jockey wheels and hydraulic pumps. It's all push button. You really couldn't be any easier than that. Running through a 12-pin plug and an Anderson for your fridge, so because that draws a fair amount of current obviously when it's not working. So 12-pin flat, Anderson for your fridge. Standard trailer hitch, to be honest. Yeah, this thing doesn't go full driving. I don't need articulation for any of that sort of stuff. But apart from that, it's really brilliant, honest good sturdy van, and it really is ready to go. Like, you really don't need to add anything else except for your tow vehicle to take it. So that's it. Our Jayco Starcraft TL Outback. We don't have the aluminium cladding, so I hate those things because they dent really easy. This surface is very durable, easy to wash, easy to maintain. But yeah, that's our van. I'll show you quickly the other side, because you know, you want to see all four sides. So there's the bunk beds, windows, another storage locker. So this will go underneath the bottom bunk, so you can gain access inside or from the outside. Here's your toilet hatch for your cassette. It's a Thetford C200 cassette in there. Shower toilet. Hot water system is up here, and the other side of your through boot that goes underneath the front of the van. So yeah, that is your 2-cent tour of this Jayco van. As I said, if it suits your needs, if you think you can see yourselves traveling around in the van, by all means get in touch with us. You really won't be disappointed with this van, if it is what you're looking for, obviously. Neat package, 20 foot, just over 20 foot worth of caravan. Everything is on it. You're not really wanting much else. It's all in that package. So yeah, hope you enjoy it.